Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Dallas, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And Tim on. So Dallas will get the first possession. And the Lakers starting 5. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Here's Gafford. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, they double him with Ayton. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's the Mavericks now. Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Irving against Doncic. James outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
The 3 from Thompson hits a three-pointer.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Irving. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Gafford. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to James. And they're pushing it up. And here's Thompson for 3. Outside for Davis. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Irving. No good on the triple. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. James passes to Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Over to the left wing. And here's Flagg outside. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw good from James. And Tim, last made, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And slam dunk by James.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Lively with a screen on Smart. 2 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
It's a tie game in Dallas. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Davis finds Washington. Offline with a 3. The Lakers in the lead. Wing shot on the way. The shot by Reeves, no good. Christie against Reeves. Christie passes it to Davis. Right side, Russell. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Reeves with the ball. Russell covering. Pass to Smart. Now Kleber. Here's LaRavia. Excellent D there from Lively. Russell deciding where to go with it. Now Davis. Back to Russell. Right side, Christie. 3-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Davis. Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Smart. Kleber down low. Defended by Christie. Kleber shot is off. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Washington left side. Davis going to work in the paint.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk to Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Russell. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Now, here is James. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Outside for Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Irving's got 5.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Yes, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
So Jason Kidd decided to call time. Here's Thompson. Pass the flag. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Inside. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Austin Reeves is checked in for LaRavia. Irving finds Gafford. Outside Irving. Pass the flag. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. Down low. Classic move by LeBron James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Irving. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. That gives them the lead. And the Lakers lead by 2. The Mavericks shooting at 45% of the game so far. Doncic against Irving. Pass to flag. The 3 from Washington. No good on the shot. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2. Well, now a minute to check. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis, and it's Irving in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And he makes it. Doncic has got 6.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for 3-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Brian?
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Dallas. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now, here is James. He's got 11. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. The Mavericks shooting about 43% in this one. Gafford with a screen on Doncic. An open look for Irving. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
James outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pass the flag. Over Hachimura. And it's flag missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And the bucket is good.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Gafford. Irving for 3. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 12.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Now here is James. Defense is right there. From deep, here's Doncic. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Going up top for Davis.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Doncic against Irving. Doncic passes to James. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. And that's 13 points for LeBron James.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
And now a timeout call, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. On up the court, and Washington powers it through. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Smart passes to Vanderbilt, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And Vanderbilt, no good on that one. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Now here's Russell. The shot, no good. Now here's Reeves. Smart outside. Outside Reeves. Back to Smart. Jacks up a 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Maxi Kleba out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Connect in at the 3 spot. Over to the wing, back to Christie, the 3! Smart grabs a miss. The Lakers lead by 4. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Christie. Pass to Connect, stolen by Davis. Here's Hardy. Davis with a screen on Kleba. The three, Hardy. Again, the miss by Dallas.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Outside Reeves. Up top Kleba. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And that one's good. Connect.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
And so Jason Kidd calls for, and Irving is subbed in for Hardy. And then for Los Angeles, Koloko, he's checked in for Kleba. Doncic comes in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Smart. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Davis. Now Irving. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Connect.
Yeah, so crafty at drawing fouls. Kyrie really enjoys going at the defense and daring them to get aggressive.
And he drops the first.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Marshall.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Davis pulls it down. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Flag fires. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Vanderbilt. Doncic on the wing. Checked by Davis. Can't get it.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Davis a screen. Irving. No good from 3. The Lakers in the lead. Now Doncic. Vanderbilt a screen on Thompson. Doncic. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Irving against Doncic. Puts it up. It's good. What a J.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Koloko. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Irving against Doncic. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Rebounded by Ayton.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Doncic against Irving. Now Gafford. Davis with a screen on James. Now Thompson. Irving outside. Cash from downtown.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Ayton.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Gafford with a screen on Doncic, and it's Irving off the drive. Cashes it in!
And this is his time. Kyrie loves the clutch moments. We've seen him do it.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. Hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on... Here's Thompson. Irving outside. Connect!
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
And so Doncic against Gafford. Here's Irving to take the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. So long, everybody.